Robert Ferringo of Doc Sports here with your free World Cup soccer pick for Thursday, July 9th. Today we're talking France versus Morocco. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. I'll get your free play in a minute, but make sure to like and subscribe the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Head over to Doc Sports today. We have several players, bettors, handicappers, you know, us, the top team of handicappers on the planet, with top games in the World Cup today, including a 7-unit play from Strike Point Sports. Take advantage of that free 60 link down in the description. Head over to Doc Sports. You can get that play absolutely free along with any of the other top plays that are in the big play alert. Doc Sports, we've been at this for over 50 years as the #1 name in sports handicapping. All right, France, Morocco. We're really getting down to the nitty gritty here. There's 8 teams left. This is actually a rematch of the semifinals from the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. France won that match 2-0, got a goal in the first half, were able to keep Morocco at arm's length, and then seal it with a late goal. That gives Morocco very much the revenge motivation. Morocco, look, people are kind of sleeping on them. They came into the World Cup ranked number 8 in FIFA's world rankings. This team is legit. They are undefeated in their last 34 matches. They're coming off a 3-0 win over Canada, one of the hosts, although I will say that that was a little bit of a misleading final. I really thought that Canada outplayed Morocco in the first half. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Morocco really didn't cross half field very often in possession of the ball in the first half. I thought Canada was the better side for the first 50 minutes of that game. Morocco got that first goal to go up 1-0. Canada kind of panicked a little bit, started throwing people forward. Morocco's last 2 goals both came off counterattacks. So again, that was kind of a misleading 3-0 final. France coming off a 1-0 win over Paraguay. That was nasty. That was chippy. That, again, was a little bit misleading. They really controlled that match, I felt like, from start to finish. And we're getting to that point where all the focus has been on France's attack, and deservedly so. They have 14 goals in 5 World Cup matches so far. That's an average of nearly 3 goals per game, meaning that they could cover this 2.5-point total almost by themselves. However, it's time to start giving France's defense a little bit of its due. Now, yes, some of that is just a nature of they control possession so much that they don't face a lot of offense. They don't face the attack very often. Most teams are content to throw 10 or 11 guys behind the ball, park the bus, and try and hit France and the counterattack as they try and slow down that offense. But look, France has back-to-back shutouts. That's something that they really haven't done consistently over the last year and a half. As a matter of fact, there have been 3 or more goals scored in France's 14 of their last 17 matches. In fact, that Paraguay match where they won just 1-0, that snapped a streak of 13 straight matches with at least 3 total goals with France playing. Actually, if you go back to March of 2025, in France's last 18 matches, they alone have scored 47 goals. That's an average of nearly 3 per game. So the over has been absolutely killing it. But, as I mentioned, back-to-back shutouts. They're facing a Moroccan side that only allowed 1 goal against the Netherlands and 1 goal against Brazil. And as we saw against Canada, a team with not nearly the attacking talent as France, Morocco was content to sit back and play the counter game. So they're going to be very comfortable in that alignment against this French side that they've already seen in World Cup action. Now, I mentioned the back-to-back shutouts for France. If we go back to the 2018 World Cup, so 2018 World Cup, 2021 Euro, remember they had to cancel that because of COVID in 2020, they played it in 2021, 2022 World Cup, 2024 Euro, and this World Cup. So the last 5 major tournaments that France has played in, they have not had 3 straight shutouts in any one of those tournaments. That's what, 7, 14, 29 matches at major competitions, and they have never thrown 3 straight shutouts. So, can Morocco find the back of the net in this one? I think maybe they can. In the Euro that they played, they beat Belgium 1-0, tied Netherlands, tied Portugal, lost to Spain. So France did not win and was not very good in the 2024 Euro. They actually allowed a goal in 5 of their 7 matches in 2022 World Cup, and they've allowed a goal in 2 of their 5 matches so far this year. So France's defense is putting up good numbers, but I don't know if they're as good as what they've shown in these back-to-back clean sheets. I'm looking for both teams to score, but my free play in this one, I'm actually going to take under 2.5. I can see a 1-1 match going to added extra time. I do think that Morocco hits the board in this game, but I also don't know that they're going to be able to completely keep France at bay, especially if Morocco scores first like they did against Canada. When France starts throwing guys forward, it's not like Canada, throwing their men forward to try and tie this match up. I think that we're going to see a goal from both teams in regulation, but I think it's going to stay under that 2.5 number. So that is my free play for this World Cup match. Should be a fantastic one. Make sure to head over to Doc Sports and get yourself signed up as I put the finishing touches on my 5th straight winning World Cup. Until next time, Carpe Diem. Good luck.